Welcome back, everyone, here to Bronx Talks. Today, we are going to be telling you about 5 Yankees who have gotten off to a hot start. And the Yankees themselves have gotten off to a really good start. They're 8-2. And there's been players that have really came out and surprised us. And there's other players that have lived up to the hype and have really performed well. But all in all, they're doing great things. And Christian, who is one of the players that has gotten off to an electric start?
Anthony Volpe, he's a new player this year. I mean, we were all saying it last year. If he can just be a little bit more disciplined at the plate and kind of go away from that home run approach, he's going to be awesome. And he did that. He worked so hard in the offseason, and it's paying off. I mean, look, I get an above 400 average is not sustainable, but if this guy keeps this up, I mean, he's just going to have a ridiculous season. He's playing his Gold Glove shortstop. That's just what he does. He's a weapon on the base pass. We saw that last year when he did get on base, and he's using the whole field, right? And his launch angle is much better this year. It's mostly line drives. He still has the power, right? It's not like he's just totally selling out to just put balls in play. I mean, he's just putting together quality at bats and hitting balls hard, and it's paying off, and he's been great.
Yeah, he's doing it all on all sides of the ball, defense on the bases, and certainly at the plate. He's looked really, really good. Christian, we got to talk about Juan Soto. I mean, he's been everything and more for the Yankees. He's been getting on base. He's been getting clutch hits. First series in Houston, he dominated. Throws a runner out at home, has that big go-ahead hit in the series finale, and he's just looked really, really good. He's been really, really consistent, and he's doing his part for the Bombers. And he's getting on base for Judge behind him. We saw the other night him get a walk, Aaron Judge home run. It's certainly what the Yankees have drawn up, and he's been everything and more. The reaction and the feedback from the fans has been positive and great. And Juan Soto has been amazing, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean it's almost more impressive because in the past he's kind of usually starts off slow in April, and slow for Juan Soto standards, with a low 800s OPS, but not this year, not in the Bronx. His at bats are phenomenal. Even when this guy is getting out, he is working the count. He's making pitchers throw three really good pitches. And I mean, every time, there's some guys, Judge is one of them, but when they're up at bat, if you're on your phone or you're doing something else, you just go and watch because you just know something's going to happen. And that's been him this year. He's been such a big part of this lineup. And I mean, I know what the Yankees were missing last year. It was Juan Soto. And we have him now. And another acquisition who's been great is Marcus Stroman. 2 starts. He's thrown 6 innings in both starts. No earned runs. In Arizona, didn't get much help from his defense. And then against the Blue Jays, just phenomenal. Locating pitches, utilizing a sinker. Great. Generating weak contact. I was kind of, you and me were both skeptical of him at first with, the whole attitude issues and some of the controversy he's caused in the past. I even kind of looked at his strikeout numbers and I wasn't in love with that, but I can pretty much say and put all of that behind. I love what this guy's bringing. I love his energy. I mean, fans love him. He loves the fans. It's a perfect dynamic. And I'm so happy that the Yankees made this move. And I really think he's just going to be a perfect fit here in the Bronx.
Yeah. His commitment to winning is something that certainly stuck out to me. I mean, what he's put on his social media and the dedication that he's shown to the team, and him, the way he's reacted to the fans cheering for him and him coming off the mound. And he's adding some swagger to the Yankees and the Yankees clubhouse. He's wearing a do-rag on the mound, Christian. It's really, really cool to see. He's rocking number 0, and it's the Stro show. And, if the Stro Show is going to be anywhere, why not have it on the biggest stage in New York for the most prominent sports franchise in the world? And Marcus Stroman has looked really, really good. His command has looked amazing. And I feel like this guy in a big game in the Bronx, big moment, I'm very confident in Marcus Stroman, and I'm very confident in his abilities. He'll be able to make the right pitch at the right time and get someone out. I've absolutely loved what I've seen from Marcus Stroman. Christian, the biggest surprise, I think, is Oswaldo Cabrera. I mean, this guy's looked unbelievable. Comes into the season, boom, opening day, big game time 2-run homer, hit another homer that series against Houston as well. He's looked amazing. He's hitting the ball really well, and he's staying focused, locked in. He's going the other way. He's doing the little things. He's not just up there trying to hit a ball, 450 feet. He's doing the little things. He's taking the pitches and hitting them where they're pitched. And it's really, really nice to see. And he's looked solid on defense for the most part. He's had a couple mix-ups, but, I think looked better than last year. And he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. And I love to see it because Oswaldo has that energy. He has that swagger. And when he's playing really well, it just makes it more.
Yeah, I mean, really biggest surprise. We were kind of doubting him beginning of the year. We were skeptical of him playing third base to begin the season, but he has proved everybody wrong. I do think it helps that he's pretty much hitting um, almost all the time from the left side because I think his swing is much better lefty, and his approach, I mean, kind of same thing as Volpe, just seems a lot more disciplined this year. Willing to go the other way, not selling out to pull the ball or hit a home run. And he's looked great. I really hope he can continue this because he'll give the Yanks a tough decision when DJ comes back because you have to find him playing time if he continues playing like this. And Ryan, last guy, look, if you just look at the numbers, you're going to say, oh, so what, right? This guy's 100 ERA plus Ian Hamilton. What's so special, right? He had one bad outing against the Blue Jays Saturday night. Yanks still won the game, but his stuff looks ridiculously good this year. I mean, I probably the guy I'm most confident in the whole Yankees bullpen, and I think this guy. I mean, I think he could really be a closer. I get they're going to keep Holmes there, but I mean, he can give 2 innings. He can really do it all. And between the sinker, the velocity, I've been really impressed with this guy's stuff, and I think he's going to have a phenomenal year. And again, just really one bad start against or outing against Toronto, so that's why the numbers are a little juiced. But I mean, this guy's been really, really good so far for the Yanks.
Yeah, up until that outing against Toronto, he had appeared in I think 3 outings and 5 1/3 no runs. He's looked great, but these Yankees have been extraordinary. The team's been really good, and it's great to see.